Welcome to another beverage review. My name is Chris Melke. I'm the editor of SouthernDistillingNews.com, and today we're taking a look at a cask strength bourbon by Barrister and Brewer in Durham, North Carolina. It's called the Heart of Mystic cask strength bourbon. You can find the review on our website. So what it is that Barrister and Brewer makes a bourbon liqueur that is a recipe that they found was passed down in one of their families. And so that is here on the bar. So they make this, and once they get done with the bourbon liqueur, they have some of the hearts left over of the run, and they put those in barrels, and then they make bourbon out of it. So, which is great. So the nice thing is that we get to sample that, and then also I just want to make you aware my dog Annie is here, and if you hear some click clacking on the hardwoods, that's her running around. So this bourbon is, we'll take a look at it in a Glencairn glass, and we'll open it here. It's very snug. A little bit in here. So if we look at the color of it, is, you know, it's a I call it almost a tawny. It's kind of a little bit more than your ordinary light whiskey. You know, if we take and smell it, it's got hints of butterscotch, some coconut, maybe a little bit of honey that's on that. So the other thing is, somebody told me is that I was reading a letter, is that I should hold the glass sideways like this, and then supposedly I'm supposed to smell the floral notes near the top of the glass, and then the woodsy notes near the bottom of the glass. Try now here. Definitely more oak in the bottom. So let's try a little taste here. So definitely a lot of coconut notes in here, some butterscotch. I'm getting a hint of cherries. And then on the back, there's a little bit of cinnamon. It tastes like that. I can taste. It's very nice. It's very refreshing. I think it would make a great addition to anyone's liquor cabinet. So, and it's definitely one of those products that you have to search around to find. I was actually given this to me by Jonathan, who is the barrister in Barrister and Brewer. He's a lawyer, and so he. I was at a tour, and he saw me, because what they do is they actually share space with the Viglis brothers in Durham, so they actually bottle some of their alcohol there. So that's how I acquired this bottle, and he was very generous enough to give that to me. So what we're going to do before we put the cap in it is actually we're going to make a drink. So what we're going to make is what's called a Scofflaw. So this was invented in Paris during Prohibition. So, you know, it kind of has an apt name to it. So what you need is a shaker. So we're going to grab a shaker here. Grab a shaker. I've already got some ice in it. You can see the coloring on the bottom there, because the ice is, you know, it's a little bit warm inside, and the ice is starting to just kind of merge with the glass. So I'm going to move this out of the way because I'm apt at spilling things. So we're going to add 2 ounces of bourbon. So that's about 2 shots. It's a pretty strong drink. I guess they really liked in Prohibition. They wanted to really live it up. So also notice this is not a 750 milliliter bottle. This is a 375 milliliter bottle. So we're also going to do 1 ounce of dry vermouth. So I have some dry vermouth right here by Axia. Picked this up at the liquor store the other, just for the holidays. And then we're gonna add a little bit of lemon juice. I'm gonna put this back on the bar here. And just add a 1/4 ounce of lemon juice. Throw that in there. And then the couple of the other things that we've got going on here is that we're gonna add a 1/2 ounce of grenadine. Let's pick this up, so I'm kind of just opening it for the first time. So I'm just gonna add a 1/2 ounce of grenadine, gives it a little nice pinkish color. And then we are going to add 2 dashes of orange bitters. So I keep my bitters on the shelf right there. So 1, 2. I'm just gonna say those are dashes. So I'm gonna pull out a glass here. This is the I have no idea what this is, but my wife bought these because they have dwarves on them. So we're just pulling that out right there. We got the shaker. We're gonna shake it up a little bit here. Move this grenadine and the bitters out of the way so I don't wreck those or spill those or anything like that. Move this over here. I'm dripping, just ignore that. All right, so this is a Scofflaw. So like I said, invented in Paris during Prohibition, so you know that's one of those things that you know it was good for them and bad for the United States. So hopefully maybe it was imported. And here comes the guest of the evening. What do you think, Tally? Pretty good? You want some bourbon? It's very refreshing, very good. It definitely has the bourbon in there, mixing with the vermouth, giving you a nice smooth flavor. Interesting. It's nice. So anyway, so look for this product on the shelves if you're in North Carolina. It's the Heart of Mystic Bourbon, cast strength bourbon. So take a look at that. I'm Chris Melke and from the Southern Distilling News. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'm signing off.